So we are coming out from here and I want to go west. But the wind is coming directly from the west in the morning. So I was just creating strategy how to sail it. And because I'm alone, each tack will take time and the boat speed will reduce. So if I start to tack like chuk, 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 well, here I could have a long one. Then this narrow places would be very slow because there are some 500 to 600 meters here and 300 meters wide in here. Maybe 4. And because it takes time for me to tack alone, boat speed will drop significantly. So it will be a slow process. So I could actually now leverage the weather forecast and this situation is that I kind of raise the sails in here and take kind of a really steeply in here and then come back down from there in here and then go in here, here, and then I have again space. So I can actually reduce the number of tacks by taking this kind of a longer distances, even that it's not optimum angle. This is kind of a side wind in here, but then this will be optimum angle. And I will reduce at least 6 to 10 tacks in here into one. Yeah, that's what I do. So going to the west, I'm heading to the north. Now there's a second benefit why that we are lifting in here, is that here was actually quite big waves kind of coming against us. So here are these islands and here are these islands. So they actually create wave barrier. So that will increase our speed. So our speed jumped around 1 knot when we came behind those islands. Here my plan worked. So we are heading about the right direction. So I was lifting up here, changing tack, and now we are coming here, and within 1 hour wind should shift in northwest, so most probably I'm able to go tide in here, maybe even all the way here. Let's see, I want to end up somewhere like here for the next tack in here, if the wind doesn't shift. Sir, your painting is all crooked. What the? Ah, so that is straight. Now we are on so-called motorway. So there are other boats in here. So I need to kind of keep active watch. We are coming to the north of Vänö, which is just over there. And it seems that we are beating to the wind the whole day. Is it like this, or like this. Well, my world is like this. This is kind of a normal healing angle. We are not taking water in here. If we heal more, then some water typically comes through in here. Yeah, gusts were getting stronger and there starts to be some white caps here and there. So I flattened the mainsail a little bit. Let's see if I can show it. I need to wash the roof window. And that seems to help. So gusts are not impacting the boat healing that much. And we are actually lifting quite evenly. Now without any steering action. Which is of course nice. Just bypassing the northern market there to go to the south side. Logical, isn't it? But it is this one here, so I go to this pocket and from here we are then lifting here. And then we have a short attack again here and then lifting here and then so whole map page with a few tags by optimizing the spots where you are attacking. Taking deeper in here and deeper in here and then hopefully deeper in here as well. Here I cannot get, I believe not, but it's coming here somewhere and then maybe here. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of a common sight, so there's a sailboat with the mainsail up and going upwind with the engine. Second one there comes without any sails. And we, as a motosailor, we are sailing. Surprise! Well, not fast. We go between 3 and 3.5 knots speed over ground now against the wind. How nice is this? It's like perfect sailing weather. We are beating through the wind, again another attack. And enjoying life. Now my plan missed, so I didn't get into this pocket over here, so I need to go to the wrong side of this marker in here and then turning from here and I get somewhere around here then. And then I might get into this pocket that way. So we are closing Werner with two ticks. Two tacks. Tic tacs. Speed. I think the wind shift is about to come. So look at the clouds over there and what is coming there. Now this one will move east and then the wind will actually shift towards north. That's a low pressure area right over there. And that's a kind of a frontier where those funny shapes It's not very strong, but it's upper part of that. So I will have maybe one tack with this wind direction, and then next tack this way will be more favorable. I need to take this tack actually early. Yeah, the wind is definitely shifting, so we are going more or less back to the same place where I was doing a previous tack over there. We go here, but then I should be able to go very far to the west. Now this is good news. I don't mind doing this kind of a vain short tack for nothing. No gain. There are again 3 motorboats with the stick here. This kind of motorboats. These guys started to raise the sail right in front of me. They have been running with the engine so far. Anything from them, so I need to avoid them from the back. Because now we are in collision course. Right place to raise the sail. So I go from behind. Yeah, I was right. I'm able to. Yeah, I was right. The wind is shifting. Now I'm able to point much more west. So most probably it will still turn a little bit. After that rock over there, I can also tighten the sails again a little bit, because now I loosened them a little bit. So now we get to the enjoyable part. This goes to the serious of how it is to sail on Nauticat. Well, like this. Look, no hands. Set up the boat sailday so that it goes straight, and now I can enjoy the ride. Yes, it does lift every now and then from the gusts and then correcting itself, and the speed is changing slightly in there, so it's not optimized, but we make way. Today our speeds against the wind the whole day basically. Today our speeds have been from 3 to 4.5 knots. Wind is roughly 7 to 8 meters per second against us, because there's some wind cuts coming here and there, so that's about it. Really enjoyable. So this is the difference to the modern sailboat. So this one over here is a modern sailboat, and they are going around this course, while I go around this. So we are not lifting as high as a keel boats, deep keel boats, which is natural. wind and we are safe. Now they over there, they are something I need to look out for. They are kind of staying in the same location compared to my boat. Maybe I'm a little bit faster, that they are actually leaving behind. Yeah, now we can see that I'm actually going faster. But if that wouldn't be the case, then I would steer from the behind of them. So let downwind and go behind of them. Now we see how it develops. We are coming to my destination. It is right over there in those middle of those small islands. Secret harbors. And all the time 6 meters water going around those stones. And there are hooks on this side on the rocks, but the pier is where the sailboat is, so I'm going to have a look if we can get there. This is Yksär. I know from the previous times I have been here that this place can get hot, really warm. And it's promising tomorrow really flat calm day, so most probably we are going to stay here. Then tomorrow as well. But now we are taking the nature path. And walk around this old dried lake over there.